I've gone to multiple concerts and I've never felt the way I felt watching him as I have other artists.
Scott is the worst person I worked with in my entire career in music.
Before we get into today's video, I do want to let you guys know that this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please remember to be kind to everybody everywhere in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comments section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance in hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Yes, I do. I hope y'all got outside and I hope you drank your water and I hope you hugged your loved ones because it is a wild world out here right about now in 2021, honey. I wish I could just say everything and anything that I want to say on the internet, but you can't because they will shut your whole entire channel down. So if you don't listen to me about nothing else, drink your water, get your exercise, and love thy neighbor, okay? And love the people in your house too. And don't let nobody turn you against nobody. Okay, moving on. Got off on a tangent. Good morning, everybody. Again, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. As you guys have seen, I have been working on putting up my Christmas trees. It makes me happy. Judge me if you would like. Tomorrow is never promised, and I'm not gonna wait until the day after Thanksgiving no more. I used to do that, but I'm not doing it. I do way too much to decorate my house to only have it up for a month. So YOLO, this is what we're doing. Anyways, so in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the very, very, very highly requested Astroworld tour that went on just this last weekend in Houston, Texas. And boy, oh boy, what a devastating, irresponsible mess. Okay. Now, I want to be very sensitive here, but I am not surprised, unfortunately. And I'm not talking about the people that lost their lives. If you guys do not know, 8 people lost their lives at the Astroworld tour. Okay. My heart is just breaking. I just cannot imagine. First of all, the trauma. I'm sure most of y'all know, I'm going to touch on it in just a second, but the absolute trauma that people went through that were at this tour or concert or whatever, the part where Travis Scott got up where it went absolutely nuts and people were getting crushed and having heart attacks and being pricked with needles and all kinds of stuff that went on there. But even I put myself in the parents' position that sent their children. And when I say children, I'm talking about anybody under the age of 26 to me is a baby. Okay, I love y'all, but your brain is not even done fully developing until you are 25 years old. Okay, you are a baby. Own it. It's awesome. Feel good. You're young. You 23 years old, baby, you are a baby, and enjoy every bit of it. Okay. But I just cannot imagine being a parent and sending your child or knowing that your child's going to this concert and you never think of that, right? You do not think that that is going to happen. Now, when you step outside the box and look at everything that's been going on in the music industry and you look at all the symbolism and stuff, you go, of course, terrible stuff is going down in these places, but there's so many innocent people. So let's get into this real quick. A lot of y'all know that during the Travis Scott performance, 8 people lost their lives that we know of right now, ranging from the ages of 14 to 27, like a 14-year-old, a 9th grade little boy. Up to 27. These babies, all of them, 27-year-old, they all had their lives ahead of them. Okay. There is many more people in the hospital. A 10-year-old little boy got sent to the hospital. Now, a lot of people were saying, why was a 10-year-old little boy at a Travis Scott concert? Travis Scott's image, his team, whoever, they cater to children. Okay, I was out on a boat I think it was last summer with my whole entire family, and we were playing music on the pontoon boat. It's the whole family, and Travis Scott's, one of his songs came on, and my baby knew every single word to it, and I'd never even heard the song before, okay? And I thought it was so cute. Like, my baby sitting over there, he was like 8 or 9 at the time, just rapping this whole song. There was no curse words in it, but, you know, it was cute. I asked him, where did you hear this song from? Fortnite. So video games, very, very colorful, mostly children play Fortnite, okay? And Travis Scott is all over Fortnite. I mean, he even has like these concerts, these virtual concerts on Fortnite where his little robot thing that he is or whatever performs music, and these kids can take their little Fortnite characters and dance on there. Now, my son is not a play Fortnite all day and all night type of kid, but you know, sometimes him and his dad, they sit down, they play the game for an hour and a half or whatever every now and then. Honestly, can't remember the last time he's played it, but you know, it's the thing that he does every now and then. And so Travis Scott's music does cater to children when you have it in these games and stuff that are marketed to children as well. Also, if you guys didn't know, I mean, Travis Scott is even in McDonald's. Now, I don't know about your kids, especially if you're in the US, but where is most elementary school kids' favorite place to eat? Nasty behind, and this is all my opinion. So McDonald's, you see Travis Scott in all of these places where children flock to. Of course, children are gonna. Jaden thinks Travis Scott is just the coolest thing in the world, but he only sees what he's being, you know, marketed as a child. He doesn't see all this other stuff that we're going to be talking about here in this video. So real quick, if you don't know, there was a huge crowd of people at this concert. We're talking 50,000 people plus. And I say plus because there was allegedly 50,000 tickets that were sold, but there was more people that pushed past the gates when Travis Scott started to perform and came into the concert anyways. And that is a ton of people. Okay, 50,000 people, that's a lot of people. And they all went to this. They were all getting ready to go up to the stage where Travis Scott was performing. I heard people that was at this concert that said 20 minutes before Travis Scott even came on stage, the crowd was already insane. Okay, so you have people pushing because they're trying to get closer to the stage, and people are becoming crushed by other people, and they can't breathe. And they're having panic attacks. I'm telling you right now, if I was there, I would have definitely been one of those people that would have been on the ground because I can't do tight spaces like that. I would have passed out. That is terrifying to think about what these people went through, because once you're in a sea of people, 50,000 people, and you're in the, how do you get out? You're going to tap the person on the shoulder? Excuse me. There ain't no excuse me once you get in there. And a lot of people on substances, and I don't care what nobody says, if you watch these videos and you look in the eyes of some of these young people that are out there, their doggone eyes is this big. Out there, tore slap up, sweating all over each other, just everything. Hot, and this is another thing, and this is why I believe in my personal, this whole entire video is my personal opinion. I get so sick and tired of saying that. You guys know that, but for legal reasons, I got to make sure I put that out there. This is all my personal opinion, my very, very unprofessional opinion. You guys go do your own research and make your own opinions, okay? Because, and don't do anything rude or anything to anybody. This is just us talking. The venue, how can you have that many people there and have 2 free water stations? Some of the people that were there, these young kids or young people, have since come out on TikTok and YouTube and put videos out and said that it was so hard to get water there because there was only 2 stations for the free water line or whatever, the free filtered water. And the lines were 3 hours long. So you guys imagine, especially y'all that have teenagers, if they're at their favorite person's concert and they need water and they go look at the line and it's 3 hours to fill up their water bottle, most teenagers is going to be like, man, bump that, let's keep going, while they're sweating in the Texas hot sun, becoming more and more dehydrated, and then they get pushed up against each other. Of course they passed out. Before we go any further, I did want to stop and thank today's sponsor, Raycon. Raycon, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. I have been using my Raycon earbuds for about 6 to 8 months now, and I'm gonna tell you guys some of the pros and some of the cons today. So we'll just start with the pros. My Raycon earbuds have definitely become my everyday earbud. I like to wear them because they're super comfortable. They do not fall out of my ears. Even if I like shake my head, they will stay in there. But I like to use them when I'm cooking, you know, so I can listen to a little podcast or something and I don't have to listen to football going on in the living room or Fortnite on the other TV. I like to use them while I'm blow drying my hair because you can't hear anything over that, but with my Raycon earbuds, I can hear just fine. Raycon earbuds have 8 hours of playtime and about 32 hours of battery life. The new everyday earbuds offer an improved rubber oil look and feel so smooth, and their optimized gel tips are perfect for the in-ear fit. They even have a built-in microphone, so you can use these when you take calls. And not to mention, Raycon earbuds start at half of the price that other premium audio brands start at. And definitely a pro is that Raycon offers a 45-day happiness guarantee. Now for the cons. If you get you a pair of Raycon earbuds, I can guarantee you are going to be chasing down your children on every corner to get your darn earbuds back. But I got good news. You can save 20% on your Raycon earbuds by just clicking the link down in the description box, or you can go to buyraycon.com/Christina Randall. Again, buyraycon.com/Christina Randall. And they also make great Christmas gifts. Just saying. So you make sure to go and get your earbuds today. Thanks again, Raycon. Of course, these babies were out there passing out. And then if you guys watch the videos, they start, when somebody passes out, there were areas where the people were crowd surfing these bodies. So these crowds are crowd surfing these limp, lifeless bodies, the ones whose bodies made it out of those crowds. Some of those people just got stomped on and trampled on. And we're talking, again, even young teenagers, and every life mattered, whether you were 45 years old or whether you were 14 years old. But, you know, it's just unbelievable, the irresponsibleness of the whole entire situation. Now, a lot of people were going in on Travis Scott saying that he was standing on stage and looking into the crowd, and you had some areas of the crowd, because there were some areas of the crowd that were just partying, having a good time, squishing each other, couldn't breathe, having panic attacks, but at least everybody was alive and well. And then you had some areas where people were literally dying, and the crowd on that side was chanting, "Stop the show, stop the show." And people were saying that he was literally looking into the crowd and seeing dead bodies and continuing to perform because this is what he wanted. Now, at first, I was like, okay, I don't believe that. Now, come on. No way that he would do that, right? And I also know what it's like to be on a stage, and when you have all these lights shining on you and you look out into the crowd, it's very hard to see anything other than maybe the first few little rows. Everything else becomes dark because the light is shining on you. I mean, open your living room window at nighttime and you have all the lights on, and look out the window, and what are you going to see? You're going to see your reflection in darkness, but everybody outside can see you because the light is shining on you. So I just did not think that he, you know, whatever. But then as I began to research Travis Scott, Travis, I really hope this is a huge wake-up call to him spiritually, mentally, professionally, and everything, because he, in my opinion, has been being very irresponsible for a long time. It is disgusting to see some of these videos from these previous concerts that he has done.
that motherfucker. Get him. You tried to take my shoe? You want to be a thief? Fuck him up. 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 Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Boo! 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 F his ass up. Your fucking nerdy ass off the stage, bro. Go. Now, you. Off. Yes, I don't know you, bro. Go, go, go. Nobody on stage, bro. Nobody on stage, bro. No disrespect. I'm an artist. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care if you're working for Summer Jam. Bye. You're not working for Travis. This isn't Summer Jam. This is a Travis Scott show. The fuck he think he is, man?
Where he's literally encouraging people to jump off of balconies. Now, I get it. Y'all want to have a good time, baby. You paying $400 for a ticket and you want to have a good time. I get it. I've never been into the mosh pits. Some of y'all may be into it. To each his own, baby. If I go to a concert and you punch me in the face, we're not going to have a good time, okay? We're not going to laugh and dance and jump around in a circle. If you punch me in the face, somebody's going to jail because But anyways, in some of these concerts, he's literally encouraging people, don't be scared, don't be scared. They're jumping off of balconies. And at one concert, somebody jumped off of a balcony and the boy got paralyzed. Now, I do want to say that if you are a full-grown adult and you decide to take your butt to a concert and jump off of a balcony, that is not all on Travis Scott. However, Travis does seem to have a pattern of encouraging his audience to do wild and crazy things. I've even heard him basically egg his audience on and say that they are basically losers if they won't rage and do all of this crazy stuff, and has had the other part of the audience that is raging flick off the part of the audience that's just there to watch the concert. So it seems like he has a pattern of encouraging them to go harder and be wilder and jump and do things that could possibly get them hurt. I mean, in 2017, it is said that Travis Scott was arrested at a concert because he was egging his audience on to the point that they were doing things that were dangerous. I saw this video, and I'm not going to put this in here because it is so terribly disturbing. I literally screamed when I watched it the first time because I wasn't expecting to see that. I mean, I didn't scream. I was like, like, oh my God, like traumatizing to see. I can't imagine what the people that were there thought. But they were carrying this young lady's body out, like people like getting her out. And the cops, the Houston police, put her on a stretcher and was trying to get her out of the crowd. And you had like 3 cops at the feet of her. But when it got to her head, nobody was holding her. So you have the stretcher and a lifeless body or a passed out body or whatever. And nobody held it, and it dropped and her whole body slid off of the stretcher and her head, boom, hit the concrete full force. And you hear the whole crowd gasping and screaming. And I was just thinking like, God bless her, because if she hadn't already lost her life, I can't imagine what that's going to do to her when she came to, like the craziness, the irresponsibleness. Unbelievable. I truly hope that this changes the music industry in a big way. And this doesn't even touch base on all of the demonic symbolism. And listen, you guys, there's a lot of people talking about it right now, but I've been talking about this for a long time. I've talked about it over my Instagram. Like, this is not a game. No matter what your belief is, if you're a person that don't believe in God, if you're a person that believes in science or whatever, everybody believes in something. Everybody has faith in something. You get in your car every day and drive to work, you have faith that you're going to get, that your car's not going to blow up, okay? You have faith every time you unlock your phone that it's going to work. Faith is just believing in the things that you believe that this is going to happen even though it hasn't happened. If you believe in science and evolution, you have faith in these scientists, okay? Some of y'all have faith in the government. Can't talk freely about that on here, but nevertheless, you know, some of you guys, you know, you have faith in your history books. None of us was really there. None of us really knows what happened, do we? Nope, we have faith in what we're being taught. Encyclopedias. We have faith that what's in these encyclopedias is real, but none of us were there. We don't really know. We don't really know if a man was landed on the moon. We just have faith in science and belief that it happened, right? I know there's going to be a lot of controversy about that in the comment section, but you get the point that I'm going here. No matter what your belief in God and the afterlife is, you have faith in something, okay? And I can tell you right now, for whatever reason, it has become fashionable. I know the reason, but it has become fashionable to worship the devil. Whether you believe the devil is just a fictional boogeyman or whether you believe he's real. Both people should be able to sit down and understand that the devil, demons, demonic forces, demonic imagery, symbols something. Okay? In a world where a lot of people are yelling peace and love love each other and let's just all get along, but yet we are plastering devil and demon imagery all over everything and calling it cool imagery and that it's fashion and makes no sense to me. What do those things stand for? It represents evilness. Okay, whether you believe in the real devil or not.
Just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe, you couldn't see. Like just imagine all the people they're gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like in the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted. And the medics were trying to give them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning them black and blue. Like I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead. And like once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could have do. Like this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like people were screaming help.
I could go into like my personal opinion on like what happened. Like it felt demonic and satanic as fuck. And like I'm wearing a cross right now, but like I'm not even fucking religious, like 0% like whatsoever. It just felt so fucking weird. I've gone to multiple concerts and I've never felt the like way I felt watching him as I have other artists. Watching SZA, I felt fine, I felt happy, but when I was like waiting for Travis and watching Travis, it just felt like really like eerie, like doomful, like just odd.
What's up, guys? So as y'all know, I was just at Astroworld. Horrible, man. I couldn't even enjoy the show this year. It was crazy. I had to get out. I was one of the people like struggling to get out. And I'm a big dude, so it's pretty scary to think about like the people that were like under a foot shorter than me, man. I mean, it's a crazy experience and something that I don't think anybody was expecting. I've been to the last couple Astroworlds, and I mean, this year was just something was different. It was just the energy was crazy, man. I can't even begin to put it into words for you guys.
Now, I don't know if Travis Scott come up with this idea himself or if he has a team of people doing it, and I am more leaning towards that because I see a lot of artists doing stuff like this now. But let's keep going here. So this is Travis Scott's flyer. As you can see, he actually had it posted on his Instagram, and you see the portal going into the hole with the hands and the eyes and the earth, wind, and fire. And then if you see right above it, you see the little people walking through the portal. This is super creepy to me. This was printed in the Houston Chronicle. As you can see, Travis posted this on his Instagram as well. The photo of him is supposed to be a spinoff of the old bat child that was found in a cave many years ago. Like the newspapers and magazines used to run these crazy stories to get people to buy them. I don't know if much has changed, but anyways, but it says the true dystopia is here. And if you guys don't know what dystopia means, it basically means like the suffering and injustice. And so what he's saying is the suffering and injustice is here at his concert. It also says when the end arrives, it's really the beginning. In the top right corner says, who knows what lies beneath the surface. Now, a lot of you guys were sending me these photos here, so I figured that I would add them and see what you guys think. So a lot of people are comparing the head that Travis uses, kind of like his little trademark symbol when he's doing concerts and on shirts and stuff like that, that people walk in and out of his mouth, with the mouth of hell, which is supposed to symbolize the gates of hell itself. Also, people are comparing his flyer that has the two hands with the eyeballs on the hands with the Pale Man. Now, the Pale Man is supposed to be a symbol of like this mythical beast that steals your childhood and innocence. So, but yeah, that's a real deep rabbit hole, but that's my thoughts on it. I think everybody just about has responsibility in this. Definitely Travis. I hope this is a wake-up call to him. I hope he hits his knees and prays to God. I hope if he is not the one designing all of this stuff with this demonic symbolism, I hope he steps out of it and looks at it and goes, what the heck? Because I think a lot of these young music artists, I think somebody else is designing this stuff for them, and I think that they are just being used and they may not know it. They need to pray. We all need to pray. And pray for the families that lost. Who thinks that when they send their baby to a concert, they're not going to come home? Devastating. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, my loves, please do not forget to like this video. It's a free way that you can help your girl out. And until next time, I love you guys so very much. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.
Dark, we are nothing more than dust.